around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
Leo, you alright? Nearly fell off the table. It's alright there, you could be drinking a lot, so how's you getting on, Leo? Anyway, yeah, I keep hearing pussy galore. Something to do with 007 maybe, or Life Path 7 or a Cancerian, or just like pussy always on my mind, or like you were always on my mind, you were always on my mind, Debbie. So Dan, Danielle, Danny, I don't know, Danny Glover, Life Path 7, but like pussy is always on my mind. So you could be having a lot of phallic connection, or like pussy galore, like someone's got quite a bit of it, and they're like, well, I've got a big old pussy. So unless it's a cat, like you could physically just have a big cat, or someone's got a really big, like, you know. Anyway, Leo, how you doing? So happy, well, what is it? Well, I don't even know what day it is. It was Boxing Day yesterday. So what do you call this day? The bit in between? Could be the in-betweeners, could be three, could be a Piscean, an in-between, a rose between a thorn, maybe, I don't know, a horn, like I'm a rose between a horn, could be a Capricorn, and I'm a rose between a thorn and a horn. So, I'm picking up like some strange activity going on here, Leos. Don't forget though, you can also watch this as a Leo, an Aquarian placement, doesn't matter where, okay, because we deal in numerology, which means 8, okay? 8s are Aquarian and also Leos, and that's how I read, and that's how you also get a lot of your messages from, okay? If you've got no idea, trust me, it works, okay? I've been doing it a very long time, and I read in numerology, so 8s really work. So, Life Path 8, Aquarian Leos, but we just focus on Leo, okay? But if you follow me in numerology and it's really worked for you, you know, okay? So, let's see. So there's some kind of like pussy galore, or just like, I don't know, someone's got the horn quite a lot, like, okay? So let's see whatever kind of horn that is. I got pickings. Biggins, someone's quite big. But I'm also hearing like Tom Hanks maybe, or Wanks, or something like that. Tom and Jerry, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Horn, Capricorn. It keeps saying Capricorn horn, Capricorn's horn. Capricorn's horny. Be careful of the Capricorns being horny. Anyway, but that can also mean Gemini, because 6s. Again, you gotta follow it. Okay, so Leo, we'll save your channeling for when I do the weeklies and the scribing and the channeling on paper and the little things that we come out with that are special. Okay, so let's just look at your monthly and see generally what you've got coming up. So for Leo, Sun and Rising Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Okay, for January 2023, Leo. Bam, what have you got? An argument straight away. Someone's pissed off here, or it's a Life Path 5, Sagittarian, Taurus person, but it's also, I don't know, like you're always on my mind. But it can also be someone that starts a lot of arguments, mind games, manipulation. So if you're being manipulated or argued with, someone keeps playing a lot of mind games, then this is Michael Douglas, okay, the game. So someone could have game, okay, which would mean someone's got like charm, okay, like game, they've got game, okay. I'm also picking up game is also like deer hunting or like fish, like game. What is that, fish, or is that like it could be a Piscean, but like game when they like go shooting for game, okay, or game like you buying a lot of Xbox, PlayStation, you're playing on PS4, PS5, okay, Xbox, go for the PS5, okay, but I keep hearing game, okay, my game is pissing me off. Let's see. Oh dear, we don't want that, Leo. You could be dealing with a Pisces here. Let's see. Oh God, I'm trying not to pick such negative cards up, Leo. You got the 9 of Swords and you got the Chariot, Life Path 7 or Cancerian. Someone's getting a lot of sleepless nights, like I can't seem to, no more lonely nights, never be another, no more guiding lights. Or the Northern Lights, okay, Texas, okay, or Amsterdam. The red light district. Okay, this is red light, green light, amber light, go, stop. It's kind of like this, I don't know, man. Someone's never happy, nomad, okay, but it's not always the star signs, but forget the star signs, listen to the story. Okay, so you've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is a 5 again. Okay, so this is, I'm always looking for an answer that isn't there, okay, because I don't never reach satisfaction of 10. I never get to that 10. I'm always looking for an answer that there isn't one. So it could be paranoia, could be truth, could be false, could be lies. It could just be working a hell of a lot and I'm getting really fucking pissed off, I'm getting really annoyed, and then I'm losing sleep also and blah, blah, blah. But it's kind of like you're always on my mind, but it's starting to turn more negative. Okay, so how I'm thinking about you is on more of a negative manner. Okay, then you get the life path 7 and Cancerian energy. Okay, so it can be, why don't you want to spend any time with me? Why don't you want to talk with me? Why don't you spend every minute of the day with me? I want to talk to you, I want to be with you, and I can't, and I want to, because 9s can come up with that one thing that's missing that isn't. Like, you're never with me, you're never here, you're never there. Okay, this can also be ADD, okay, because this is attention seeking and wondering why no one's paying attention to this person, because it could be attention deficit. 7s, if that be a life path 7 energy, well, it doesn't matter, but if it was a 7 of swords, if it was a 7 of swords, that would be a like a ADD, okay, ADD, so it's like I'm not paying attention and I'm paying attention to me because I can't focus. I can't focus on you and me at the same time. I have ADD. I know how difficult that is. Okay, I have Aquarius in a lot of places. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I went into it in the Capricorn, but I have 3. What do they call that? 3 placements of Scorpio, 3 placements of Aries, and 3 placements of Gemini. But that's probably why I have ADD. I have a lot of mercurial shit. But anyway. What do they call those when you get 3 lots of placements? I forget what you call it, but 3 threes basically. But yeah, you've got this difficulty of like, it's just done my fucking head in, blah blah blah, because I can't focus on 2 people or 2 things at once. I have to, like, for me, okay, this might seem very weird for any of you that may or may not have ADD, okay, or a person that does, okay, because it's here, I can't get away from it, right? This comes up as me because I'm a life path 7, I'm an Aquarian, right? Well, Pisces, but I have Aquarius in my chart. Stop talking about yourself, Steve. Right, ADD. I've got 30,000 different apps open on YouTube at the moment. There's a lot of them. And then I have another one open, okay, because I have two channels. So I have like 13 open here, 25 open on the other one as well. That, for me, isn't chaos. That, for me, is relaxation, because it's in a fucking mess. I'll start something, not finish it, go on to the next, and I can find focus that way. Okay, if I've got someone talking here and someone talking there, I can't find focus. Too much chaos is like, fuck, I need some downtime. I need to be on my own to find focus. If I'm around someone a lot, I can't find focus. Okay, it's a lot that goes into ADD. It's a very difficult energy, but for a lot of you here, there really could be ADD. Okay, could be, or someone that has ADD, or Adrian also, picking up Adrian. Because this is like, I don't know whether you're coming or whether you're going. Are you staying? Are you coming? Are you going? Like, where are you? Like, when you're with me, where are you? Are you thinking about someone else? Are you thinking about something else? Like, are you, like, what are you doing? Like, and it's kind of like, well, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. And then it can like really start to piss someone off, because you could have someone here that's an attention seeker that tries to seek attention from someone that can't give their attention, fully divided attention. I can't focus upon one, okay? So it's kind of like, I can't give you my full undivided attention because I have ADD, so I can't do that. And I get into arguments all over the place, family, everything, because I can't focus on it. When someone's speaking, if it's like, oh God, I can't focus, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about negative. I haven't got time to think about it. It's not important to me. I don't want to absorb that into my fucking head as well. Okay, the name Ed. So I can get very like, I've got to be on my own. Okay. So it's like that, where it comes across as a selfish, arrogant prick that doesn't pay attention to people. It can do, okay? Because you're not paying attention. Yeah, so you've got this energy. I'm not speaking, I'm not talking. If this is a relationship, or relationship, it's really not doing very well, because it's also a stubborn energy. You got 2 9s. Now, I'm not picking on Virgos. I'm just saying it has that quality, right? Which means that I'm still researching and I'm still looking for an answer from you. And because you didn't give me the answer I wanted, I'm now really pissed off. And now I'm going to close down emotionally and physically and now start treating you the way that you treat me. If you don't want to be with me and you can't be with me and I can't be with you, or we are together, I'm just going to stop speaking to you to make you feel shit. So it's kind of like this energy that is unsatisfied with the circumstance that's going on. I'm actually, like I said in other readings, Capricorn energy, when you look at it being an angel, which was Lucifer, is the bringer of light. Okay, so it shines light upon all of your demons that you cannot hide. You cannot hide from a bringer of light. Light workers, God knows what else, the devil, love, lust, situations, doesn't matter. Whatever is in the dark comes to light, okay, because it's purgatory, okay? So you cannot hide what it is that is locked inside. With a secret, if there's a secret, you cannot unlock a secret unless you have one, okay? So if you have a secret and it's not unlocked, it will be, okay? So don't forget that one. It's a good one, right? Write that down, I'll put it on here somewhere. But you cannot unlock a secret unless you have a secret, okay? 9s can very much kind of have that, because it can be a guilty conscience, okay? So it can kind of mean, I just put up with this, but I'm really not happy. I'll put up with it, and I put up with it, and I put up with it, but really, I'm not emotionally fulfilled. So it's kind of like that, well, I'll just stay put. Emotionally unfulfilled. If that not be spoke of, that could be what is hidden within someone. is that you cannot hide an emotionally unfulfilled energy because it's emotionally unfulfilled. Okay, so that will come to light in the end, because it will show itself up like this. It will be, I'm getting really pissed off and I'm getting really annoyed now because you're not giving me what I want. Okay, I want an answer of something and you're not giving me that, but I don't have that to give you. So it can be an energy of overindulging in alcohol. This is also a secret lemonade drinker, but it's also an addiction. Okay, so I have an addiction of alcohol, over obsessive thinking, paranoia, anxiety, okay, or control issues. Like I said, control issues come up through these. They're minor, but for a minor becomes a major. Okay, so something that's very minor that gets on my nerves, okay, I'll end up coming out sideways later. This is where things start to spiral out of control. Okay, so it can be an addiction. For instance, you are on a diet, or you stop drinking over, during Christmas you overindulge in a lot of food or a lot of alcohol. Okay, suddenly you think, fuck, I'm back at square one again. Now I have that temptation around me. So it's kind of like that. Now I have to stop drinking, I have to stop doing this, I have to stop doing that. Okay, and is it difficult, or is it, because I'm seeing a single energy here, single person, but even if it's a couple, it's struggling. Okay, let's see, Leo. I mean, this is normally a Leo card for me. Out of the fire signs, when I see this one, I normally say Leo energy, but again, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. But it's kind of I've got better things to do than actually talk to you. Okay, so it can be like I said, it can end up being a childish game. It can, like I said, it could be your kids, for instance. I don't know, or you're the children of a mother that does this. But it's kind of I'm always seeking your approval and your attention, and if you don't give me it, then I'll stop speaking to you until I get what I want. And then they have an epiphyt, okay, and then it's kind of oh, fucking hell. It's like trying to raise a child. I can't cope with you as well. What's the matter? What the fuck is the matter with you now? Oh, nothing. You're like, well, what the fuck, what? Well, you told me not to speak and talk about it. And you're kind of but now you're acting that way. Can't you just go with the flow? Can't you just do something natural or naturally? No? Okay, and then it's kind of oh, just don't speak then, because I haven't got time for all the childish games. Okay, so it's kind of a strange reading, really. I mean, if you look at the cards, Leo, it kind of tells you, right? It's very awkward energy. It's I feel really awkward. I feel shunned, shocked or shunned out or pushed out. I feel lonely, like a lonely cat. I'm always the one that gets pushed out. I'm always the one that no one any. Like I said, it could be a childhood trauma. You could have grew up in a family where everybody paid attention to everybody else apart from, say, a Leo. And I never got attention. Like, I was always the one that just always seemed to be like, oh, look, there's you in the corner. Like, and you're kind of like, oh, God, I'm so used to being trapped like this that no one ever notices me. That you can end up having an attention-seeking disorder of such, of like, I always have to seek attention from people to get it. Okay. I never seem to get what I want. Like, it's promised and it's there, but then I don't get it. Okay, do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, well, it isn't meant to be. Because the Page of Wands always wants something to go their own way. And if it doesn't go my own way, then it's kind of like, well, you might as well go your own way. Okay, do it your own way. Don't do it my way. Do it your way. Okay. You don't have to worry about me. I can do it myself. Kind of, you know. Let's see, Leo. What's Leo got coming up for January 2023? Sorry that this is such a shit reading, Leo. Well, I don't know. We haven't clarified it, and we're nowhere near at the end yet. But you got Two of Cups. That's what I'm saying. This is a soulmate that's been called in. 9, 10, 11. You got two. You got mirrored energy. But like I said, when you're in very shit circumstances, this is when you're in that, the fight or the flight or the argument and the aggression and the fucking constantly going over it in someone's head, they're the moments when you have to work on yourself. That's when you have to notice, oh, okay, right, I'm thinking very negative shit now. I've got to stop doing that because I'm adding tension. I'm adding stress. Then when I'm stressed, I'm going to put that on someone else. Okay, so I'm going to start asking questions about someone else. Can come up as gaslighting energy. Okay, so you get a 2. So you get soulmates that are called in. Okay, but that can also be a breakup from a 6 of Cups as well. Okay, it's like a dysfunctional family or a dysfunctional way of living. Like, it's just very dysfunctional. Okay, nothing never seems to go right. It all seems to go wrong. Okay. 2 whites don't make a wong. 2 wongs don't make a pong. Unfortunately. So let's see. Leo. Leo, what has Leo got coming up, please? For January 2023, for January for Leo. So you got a secret. You see, you can't unlock a secret unless you have one. Okay, but some people try to unlock the truth out of other people. Why are you not speaking to me? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you getting frustrated with me? Why are you not telling me all of those things that go on in your life? Because there might just be normal secrets that someone has. Okay, could be secret desire. This could be going on between parents. I don't speak to my mother or father or siblings or friends. Like, I don't need anybody. Okay, but this is also seeking for the truth. There's got to be more truth out there. I need the truth. I need the truth. I need nothing but the truth. So help me God, Steve I. I need the truth. Okay, but it can also be, like I said, it can be any kind of secret that someone just doesn't want to talk about. This is like, I don't want to talk about that. Why do you want to talk about that? I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, but I do. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but we need to talk. About what? What do we need to talk about? You. What about me? Okay, so it can be someone that gets very tetchy, because it can be very negative. Like, this is positive, negative. This is, I am so sick to death of all of this fucking negativity around me all the time. Everybody comes at me left field. Before I even know it, someone's come at me fucking left field. I'm going to come home from work really pissed off and have a go at you because of what's gone on with me. And I'm going to release all of that stress and all of that pissed offness onto you, being the problem. No. Now, that's your problem, because if this is work and it's stressful work, that isn't the other person's fault. Okay, so it's kind of like an all-consuming energy of, like, when I get home, I want to stop speaking to you because of some bizarre reason, and then this kind of energy is like, well, don't fucking speak then. If you don't want to talk, don't. Okay, but it's kind of like, yeah, but I need to talk about something to you that I know you don't want to talk about. Well, that's because I don't want to talk about it. That's why. Why not? Because not. Oh, but why? But why? Because I don't. Right? Because I don't want to speak. That's why. I don't want to. Okay. There might not be another reason. It's because a person just probably, like I said, me, I go off on my own. I'm kind of like, I need Stevie time. I've got to think. Okay. I can't think when all of this is going on, because it could go on at work. Like, I can't think and I can't concentrate when I have to deal with children. Say, you got a childish person around you. But say if you're at work and you got a kid around you that's constantly pulling at your leg and you're trying to work. okay, and the other person won't let them, okay. For my job, it's very difficult because I have to channel, so I can't have anything negative in my head or mind before I start work. It's vital for me, like, because I don't work, you know, where I can just like stack a few boxes or do whatever, like, or drive, or, you know, whichever way it is. I have to go on camera and I have to channel, so I have to be, my conscience has to be negative free before I start channeling energy for people, because as it affects me. So I can't have all of these things around me, distractions and stuff like that, especially like ADD. I can't have a lot of distractions around me, okay? Else I can't concentrate, I can't think, I can't fucking concentrate, I can't do my work. How am I supposed to do my work when I have to compare with all of this? Like, oh, it starts off an argument and then you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to work when I've got all this on my mind now? You've just pushed the 5 of swords and the negative feelings and emotions and the aggression now onto me to make me carry your burden. Okay, so you've got these 2 energies now. You've kind of got this metaphysical, I'm not really picking up, I mean, like I said, this could be someone here that has a metaphysical connection with someone and they won't even tell the person that they've got one. Like, I can't even tell you the fact that I've got a connection with you. Can't tell you that. Just won't. Can't and won't. But it can also be an ex that's trying to get away from someone and actually not speak to the person. Like, I'm trying to hide from you, not go towards you. I want to run from you, not you. What do you do with a number 2? Flush it down the bog, right? Or Willy Fogg? I don't know. It's like, well, I've got a connection, but I'm not going to speak about it. Okay, I'll just have this connection and not talk about it. Okay? For a lot of you, that could be metaphysical. Let's see. Like I said, it has to be known. Like, if people have connections, you can't sit in metaphysical land for a long time thinking that people have one without communicating to a person to say that they do. Because some people can think that the other person does, but they actually don't. And they're like, I had no fucking idea. Yeah, well, I've got one. Have you? I didn't know. Do you? You know, so like I said, you've got to communicate. Leo, what's going on with Leo, please? So you got the King of Swords. So it should be an understanding energy, but it's also work driven. It can be, like I said, it can be an entrepreneur where I've got so much work to do that all I can really think about at the moment is work. That's all I can really put my energy into, work, because my work doesn't answer me back. It doesn't have a fucking go at me. So I'm just going to go to work. Like, I'm just going to go to work and just bypass all of this shit here and just, you know, go back to being a king, right? So to be honest with you, I'm trying to like just make it last longer when I really just need to go over to the side, because I can't figure out what the fuck this is going on, because there seems to be mind games, manipulation, childish actions, childish reactions, a lot of thinking, a lot of negativity, a lot of, like I said, if a person keeps thinking negative thoughts, they're not working on themselves at all, because they're just giving in to the energy of negativity. So that's a response. I'm looking for a response because I'm thinking about it, and now I'm looking to push someone's button until they respond. Okay, James Bond. But like, I'm just going to keep pushing your button until I get that response that I want, which will probably be piss off, which will end up to not speaking. Okay, don't speak then. Just fuck off. I can't be doing with you. Just go away here. So, like I said, it can be that. Okay, sorry, Leo. That's what I've got for you so far for your month coming up of January 2023. I am now going to move the camera down. Sorry, I've been speaking a lot this morning. And I'm slightly nasally this morning, Leos. But I'm going to put the camera down onto the table so you can see the cards now, and then we're going to go through the whole table spread to show you what you got coming up for your monthly. Loads more cards and then clarified, okay? And then I can normally pick between kings, queens, metaphysical, physical, arguments of physical that's leading more to a metaphysical one, all those sort of things that we go through, okay? I'll figure out the patterns and I'll show you where it's all coming from, and who is who. Could be a number 2. Anyway, so that goes to all 3 tiers because it is a monthly, so it goes to bronze, silver and gold. Bronze is like $3 or $4, I think, for your month. You get 2 of them. Whenever you join, doesn't matter. Whenever you join, you get a month, okay? If you want more than just your monthlies and you want the weeklies and the yearly and everything else that goes on over there, like different cards, different ways of looking at what's hidden, emotions, feelings, what's coming towards you, what connections, all those sort of things, we dive into more of the dark and light energy over there with different cards that I have, but they are the weekly readings. So that will be the silver or gold tier, okay? And gold is teaching above everything else. So you can pick, you can choose, you can do whatever you like, but still be a Leo. Still keep shitting out your arse, Leo. That's all you can really do, okay? So thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on your weekly. That'll be after the monthlies, or I'll see you over on Patreon.